Hi, and thanks for watching. Today, I'd like to show you how a scene from Coming to America perfectly represents something that is happening all too often in social media today. And that is a company using a platform, let's just say like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and they are constantly promoting themselves. They're talking about how great they are, they talk about how great their products and services are, and everything about them. Everything in the content is very company centric, even at times when something may seem a little customer slash consumer centric. The consumers can tell the difference. They can tell when it's really about the company and not them, and they try to send signals to that company that this is not of value to them. They're not interested in this. This is not what they want from a brand on social media. And they send those signals by basically not doing anything of value for them on the platform. I don't mean like likes. I mean, likes come pretty easy. I'm talking the bigger things like shares, clicks, conversations. None of that is happening. You scroll through the whole thing, it's clear very little is happening on the other side of this, but that company continues to do nothing different. They promote themselves. It might as well just get louder sometimes, and the consumers just aren't engaging. So the scene where Randy Watson shows up at the Black Awareness Rally is perfect because those people came to that event and they knew what was going to be valuable to them. They knew what they wanted to get out of that event. Probably a lot of things regarding community, things that are happening, things they can get involved in. And here comes this guy that they probably didn't even know was going to be there, who made an appearance in a sitcom, and then he's going to attempt to sing a Whitney Houston song. And it's all about him. He makes that very clear. It's all about his band. And despite the fact that the audience is sending signals that they're not interested in this, this isn't something of value to them, it doesn't stop him from singing and continuing to tell people, check me out, check out my band. Aren't we great? So as we look at this scene, even if you've seen it before, look at Randy as that company on social media. Look at that audience as those consumers that he's or the company is trying to reach. And we'll take a look at that. And there's actually a couple of other things in this scene that are very relevant to what we're talking about today. So let's dive right in and take a look at that iconic scene from Coming to America.
I want you to put your hands together and welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause.
Big round.
For Jackson Heights own
Big round.
Mr. Randy Watson. Yes, Randy Watson.
That boy is good.
Good.
There's your one like.
And Reverend Brown. We here for the Reverend. This man's been my Reverend since I was a little boy, and I love him dearly. You're a very
Reverend
special
Brown,
man. Reverend Brown.
A much bigger applause, as he should.
Reverend Brown. It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful, give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
that didn't work.
While you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round of applause to my band, Sexual Chocolate.
Big round of applause. Try again.
Sexual Chocolate.
Nope.
They play so fine, don't you agree? I believe the children are our future. Thank you. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Now look at that. It is clear. These folks are not interested in this. This is not of value to them. They do not want this to continue, most likely, most of them, except for a couple of people. But this is not what you would want from your consumers on social media either. But Randy keeps going. But there's another thing that happens here that's very relevant to what we're talking about.
Give them a sense of pride. Make it easier.
Some of the good stuff, right? Coming up.
All right. So this has relevance too. Why? Because this guy has decided, you know what? I don't like what's happening here. I'm going to go get something better. This is a perfect time to get up and walk away. And as we know, consumers on social media, if they're seeing something that doesn't provide them any value, what do? They move on and go somewhere else. In this case, this guy is saying, I don't like this. I need to go get fast food.
Join the show.
Enjoy, young man.
I decided long ago.
Louder and louder.
Never walk in anyone's shadow.
He's definitely passionate about how he sings.
If I succeed, you can't take away my dignity. because the greatest love of all inside of me.
Song's over, no applause.
Sexy chocolate.
Promote. Not much. Promote. Silence. Promote. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And it's just silence. I mean, it's funny. We can look at this film or this scene in the film because it is funny in this context. But let's face it, this is a good example of what consumers are seeing from brands on a regular basis. So the takeaway here is, while it's fun to watch Randy Watson and Coming to America, don't be Randy Watson on social media. If you're getting that kind of response or the equivalent of that response on social media, evolve, change, start trying to generate two-way conversations, things that are going to spark much better reactions from your audience. We love Randy. Just don't be like Randy.